I'm going to do a thing here. Our question is, what is the number one hidden issue with the offense? That maybe like this is the quarterbacks right here that everybody sees, but there's something else lurking. That's not the first person that's ever hidden behind you? He's Bill. He's Ari. I'm Doug. Bill Landis, since I hid behind you, I'll go to you first. We're all going to talk about the quarterbacks, and we should. What's something else? What's something else with this offense that maybe is not top of the list, but you think is an issue right now?
The perimeter blocking, in terms of that leading to explosive running plays that kind of off the edge or off tackle and things like that. I think we're seeing maybe how valuable Evan Spencer and Jeff Hireman were last year. And I don't think Nick Vannett is quite the blocker that Jeff Hireman was. I just remember one play, and I'm not trying to bag on him, but one play sticks out. The 3rd and 5 run that Ezekiel Elliott had that he didn't get. Nick Vannett just flat out missed his guy, and that guy made the tackle. I think also the thing we're maybe not thinking about is the fact that Noah Brown got hurt and he's out for the year, and he was the guy they talked about in the preseason as being the best blocker. So I think they're missing those receivers out on the edge who can kind of set the edge, get Ezekiel Elliott or whichever quarterback is running the ball out there for big hits.
That was a good answer. What do you got? You got something that good?
That was good. I think Ohio State, and these all are probably going to kind of tie it in together a little bit, but Ohio State just needs to be a north-south running team. And sometimes I wonder if Ezekiel Elliott's just trying so hard to hit the big play, or I just run straight forward and run hard. It doesn't seem like he's really getting into a rhythm. There can be multiple reasons why Ohio State's running game behind one of the best running backs in the country isn't getting into rhythm. But it just seems like Ohio State overcomplicates things a little bit, and Ezekiel Elliott isn't quite feeling his game the way he probably should be.
This is connected to that. There were some plays early where I think Taylor Decker, the left tackle, missed a block here or there against Northern Illinois, but I think a lot of people are maybe pointing to the interior of the offensive line, especially against that 3-4 scheme when you have a big nose guard over top Jacoby Boren, the center and the 2 guards in terms of finding linebackers to block and getting to the second level. I think up the middle, they can play better. I think they would admit that as well. And maybe if you do that a little bit, that's going to open things up for Ezekiel Elliott. But I do think on the outside, too, they are missing some guys on the perimeter and in the blocking game. And part of that, Bill, is it interests me when you put guys like Jalen Marshall and Curtis Samuel and Braxton Miller and Dontre Wilson on the field. They are quick, fast, explosive guys, not blockers.
Not very strong guys, yeah.
Ari Wasserman, Bill Landis, Doug Lesmerises. It's a fascinating week for Ohio State as they get ready for Western Michigan on Saturday. Stick with us here all week. Thanks as always for watching and listening at cleveland.com.